Welcome to AffairsCloud. My name is Vikas Rana. We are one-stop solution for current affairs. You can find Crack Current Affairs course on our application exclusively for current affairs, where you will get daily, weekly, monthly content on regular basis. Use the code Vikas10 and get 10% additional discount while purchasing the course. Also, students, follow us on Telegram and Instagram. The link for the same are mentioned in our description. This video has both English and Hindi. The first part is English and second part is Hindi. Timestamps are mentioned in the description below.
Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you are all good. Students, in this video we are discussing a topic that is NASA. They are planning to set up a moon reactor. Very important. By the year 2030. This will be placed in the low to mid, or this will be a low to mid power reactor that will be placed in the orbit of moon as well as Mars. So in Mars orbit and in the moon's orbit, this nuclear reactor will be placed. Now students, you need to understand is that why we are placing these reactors in the orbit, right? One thing you need to understand is today that AI is in the picture. AI needs power. They require large computing power, right? So they require energy, correct? And that is the reason we are seeing a high rise in the demands, as you will be seeing more data centers will be coming up. They will be running a heavy servers here, right? So it is important to have the energy requirement. So NASA's or USA's NASA, that is USA's Office of Science and Technology Policy, formally launched National Space Technology Memorandum 3, a nationwide initiative to advance space nuclear power targeting the deployment of low to mid power reactors in orbits on the moon and the Mars in the year 2030. Right, if we talk about the moon reactor, as per the newly launched nuclear space program, NASA has taken the task to start a program within 30 days to deploy a mid power reactor within lunar surface version, expected to launch by 2030. Then if we talk about orbital reactor, the USA's Department of Defense has been tasked with developing a mission ready in space reactor by 2031, subject to the funding. And key role of this DOE here is, that is, the Department of Energy is required to assess within 60 days whether the USA reactor industry can build up to 4 space reactors within the next 5 years in order to meet the rise in energy demand that we are seeing. Right now, what goal this will establish, right? This will establish a sustainable long-term human presence on the moons and prepare for Mars mission, as we can set up moon as a base to launch to Mars, right? Right now we are launching all the rockets from Earth itself, but once we make moon our base, then we can launch all those rockets from the moon itself. Then the system is designed to produce at least 40 kilowatts of electrical power within plans to scale up to 100 kilowatt. The reactor is intended to operate for at least 5 years on the lunar surface without refueling. This will be led by NASA's Glenn Research Center. The project involves DOE, national laboratories, commercial partners to design and test the system. Then safety and deployment. Reactors will be launched in an inactive state and deployed autonomously, featuring robust shielding and safety system. And unlike solar panels, nuclear fission works in permanently shadowed regions of the lunar south pole and through the long-term lunar night. Right? Then students, let's move to some important MCQs that can be asked related to space. First question. What was the primary objective of ISRO's SpaceX mission successfully completed in early 2025? So what is the mission of what is the main aim of this mission SpaceX? It was, tell me, what was the mission of this SpaceX? So the right option here is for the SpaceX is satellite docking in space. Space DEX, that is satellite docking, correct? It is full form of SpaceX can be space docking experiment. It was a critical technology demonstrator mission for orbiting docking, essential for India's future space mission and moon mission. Question can be asked, this SpaceX is of which country? It was mission of India. Second, NASA's Artemis 2 mission, which landed in April 26, achieved what historic milestone? It became the first crewed test flight to fly around the moon and return to Earth. There were 4 astronauts. Go check our video, students, that we just uploaded. Next, in early 26, which Indian state became the first to float a tender for its own group of Earth observation satellites? It is Assam. Very important question. Assam became the first Indian state to take the initiative of launching their own satellite group for Earth observation and resource monitoring. Next, which space organization launched the Interstellar Mapping and Acceleration Probe to study the heliosphere's boundary? This was done by NASA, students. Right option is option 4, NASA. The NASA's IMAP mission, it is designed to help researchers better understand the boundary of the heliosphere and energetic particles that shield our solar system. Next, what is the name of the radio telescope mission proposed by the Raman Research Institute to be placed on the far side of the moon? The name of the radio telescope is Pratyush, right? And that is Pratyush stands for probing reionization of the universe using signal form hydrogen. It will be placed on the lunar far side radio telescope, or it will be placed on the far side of the moon, correct? And it is designed to study the cosmic dawn. Next, in November, which private company launched India's GSAT-20 communication satellite? This GSAT-20 communication satellite was launched by SpaceX, right? And it was Falcon 9 rocket of SpaceX that launched it. Moving on, which country discovered a new species of bacteria named Nealia tiangonensis aboard their space station? So it is China. They discovered a new species of bacteria that was discovered there on their Tiangong space station. Next, the NISAR satellite, a high-profile joint collaboration scheduled for mid-2025 launch, is a partnership between which 2 agencies? NISAR, NASA and ISRO, right? NISAR is NASA ISRO Synthetic Aperture Radar. Next, in early 26, scientists reported a value for the sigma 8 parameters. What does this parameter primarily means? What does this parameter mean, students? This sigma 8 parameter, it is a key cosmological metric used to determine how matter is distributed throughout the universe, helping solve the Hubble tension, right? It is basically the clumsiness or clustering of matter in space. We know that matter is not equally distributed across the universe, right? So in order to distinguish and in order to study that how matter is distributed, this sigma 8 parameters were reported. Next, according to the latest roadmap, by which year does ISRO aims to establish India's own space station, that is Bharatiya Antariksh Space Station? So the target year is 2035, right? The first module will be launched by that year and full manned mission is planned on the moon by 2040. So these were your important current affairs related to space, students. I hope you have learned a lot, and whenever we are discussing these MCQ, students, I want you all to take notes. So that's all for the day. Thank you and have a nice day.